not interested in that. I can sit there like masturbating, you mean? Effing yourself.
It's okay to like cock.
No, I'm not into that. I'm into making babies with my wife. Babies. That's what sexual intercourse is for. People call having sex should be called the act of marriage. Marriage is honorable.
Yay, the course trick!
Okay. The reason Jesus is not getting married, he was going to lay down his life for our sins. Which is that short life, and he did not want to leave a widow and fatherless children. Like a lot of you are basically fatherless. You come from broken homes. That's why you turned out so badly. 50 years? You're actually 50 years right now. You're not gay.
I will tell you to draft me a hole right now.
You're not gay, are you?
I'm bi. Yes!
What's that say on your shirt? You're bi. You can't decide what you are, huh?
No, I just
How about animals? You interact yet? Bestiality?
No, I'm not attracted to dogs. I'm not attracted to dogs.
Not in another 10 years, you off to your class. You live like animals. Live like animals. So what do you believe in evolution?
Physiologically, we're basically we are animals.
If it's governed by conscience and reason, you would very quickly get a
Governed by conscience and reason,
Or
it being religious.
Just the portrait.
Just do the portrait. I'm waiting.
By reason alone, it wouldn't be religious.
It's been hyped very well.
No. True faith is grounded in knowledge, evidence, and reason. That's why St. Peter said, give reason.
If this portrait doesn't happen, you're losing your audience.
Audience is
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm Michael Jackson.
Hey, baby, your last hope is getting saved.
Hey, look! Noah!
Okay, these are doing like I assume you all know, in order to have decent energy, you got to be plugged in correctly. Now,
Wait, simple penetration thing is that's the way to the Bible literally. I know a guy who's been double penetrated, but come on.
We haven't gotten to that part yet. We're still talking about electricity. Don't jump to conclusions. Now, no one would try to plug in like this, or would they? Maybe some would try to plug in like this. I'm not sure what I think he is. Or maybe a couple dumb plugs like Britney Spears and Paris Hilton try to plug in like this.
No, I saw the video.
Oh, this is bad.
No, I suppose a couple boys not knowing better, certain type of boys, might try to plug in like Okay, George had the
One cord short.
Give me your,
use your imagination.
Now wait, do those people like pull apart?
Now, this is a male person.
They're like slugs.
Now, if you go to
here, I'm going to put it on Google actually, so just go to...
between their legs have what is called a penis.
Yes, and it tastes wonderful.
What is that?
Females
I-N-D.
what is called
I-N-D?
a
Yeah.
vagina.
L-U-N-A-S.
So, male meets
.com?
female on campus. And they go to Starbucks, and they have a cappuccino. And they make a date for the weekend. They go to a show. No holding of hands. No holding of hands. They even go to church on Sunday. They eventually start dating. After a while, they get engaged. They get married.
Why haven't they done this yet?
They go because they just were engaged. You should not be touching even when you're engaged. I did not kiss my wife until our wedding day, when the minister said, "I now pronounce you man and wife." That was our first kiss.
Is that your first wife?
So then you go on a honeymoon. You check in a hotel, you get naked, and penis becomes erect. Can you say erection? Meanwhile, the wife is lying on the bed with her legs spread. Then the husband,
On her knees.
we're going to get down these other things. Don't jump to conclusion. All right. So husband then mounts the wife and inserts his penis into her vagina.
My penis is not
Up
free-flowing.
and down, up 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 and down. Squirt,
I think he's enjoying that.
And I noticed the female doesn't get to orgasm.
Now,
I'm gay, and even I know where the clitoris
hopefully
is
the
out
wife
there.
conceives that night.
There's no cuddling after, right?
But can't you conceive without a man?
Now you have another married couple.
Or
And
maybe
they
like
go
Percy's
on,
song, the golden
they go
shower.
on their honeymoon, they get naked, penis becomes erect, and husband says, wife, turn around on the bed on your stomach, please. And the wife says, oh husband, I've always slept on my back. I'm afraid I won't sleep well lying on my stomach. And husband says, wife, we're not going to sleep just yet. But she was a Christian woman, and she vowed to love, honor, and obey her husband. So she obediently turns on her stomach, and then the husband mounts her and begins ramming his penis into her anus. And she starts screaming,
Isn't that the same hole that you just called
husband, you've got the wrong orifice. Your penis belongs in my vagina.
What the hell are you
not
an
in my
orifice? You
penis.
were an orifice when
I'll never get pregnant this way.
That's just because you don't have
Well,
enough food, you know?
girls, an obedient wife does not have to submit to sodomy. This is sodomy. Sodomy is a crime against nature.
No, not really. There's 450 different species that engage in homosexual sodomy, actually. Those are just the mammals.
Animals do all sorts of strange things, like eating their own offspring. Just because animals lick one another's private parts,
Actually, human
sniff
beings,
around down there, it doesn't mean that
prehistoric
human
human
beings.
beings are not eating their own offspring and hunting them. So,
Okay, another married couple. Go on the honeymoon, check in the hotel, get naked, see the sunset. And husband says, oh, wife, drop to your knees and open up your mouth, please. And the wife says, oh, husband, I'm so happy I married a Christian man. The family that prays together stays together. I've always said my prayers on my knees before going to bed. I'm so glad we're going to do this as husband and wife. And the husband says, wife, prayers not exactly what I have in mind. Nevertheless, on your knees. And again, this is a Christian woman. And she has vowed to love, honor, and obey her husband. So she drops to her knees, opens her mouth, and the husband approaches her and sticks his penis right in her mouth, and she starts gagging. And says, husband, you have the wrong orifice there.
How is she speaking?
I know, I can't understand my mouth.
Yeah, maybe we should teach her some lessons.
Maybe she looked at the girl and
Well, it's not too clear. It wasn't quite clear. She was sort of slurring her words. This, too, is sodomy. This is a crime against nature. It's wrong. No. You got
a video camera?
boy. No, homo.
Yeah, but you don't have to have any kids.
Not okay to be gay.
Why?
It's not okay to be a homo.
Why?
You weren't designed to be that way.
Then why was my prostate
God
so
said it was amazing. No. It's not okay to be gay. It's not okay to be a pervert. It's not in your DNA.
Are you drunk?
He is
228
got
long
murdered.
chromosomes. Thank you very much.
Okay, now,
What about the four?
this is a particular homo. Imagine this is Michael Jackson.
Let's be fair. Michael Jackson.
Or a Catholic
Well,
He's got it right because it's a whiteboard.
Oh.
Could be a Catholic.